I guess. So you know, it's Monday. Anyway, guys, so you know how we be doing a week-long vlog and everything. So guys, I got a lot of stuff today. So I'm out of cocoa, and I was at this big like warehouse store and everything. So I picked up some cocoa for like $13.50, I think it was. Anyway, it's 50 packets. See, 50 packets of the Swiss Miss. So this will last me a while. 50 packets of Swiss Miss. And then, guys, look at this. I finally found them, guys. I finally found them. So I was in my local Fred Meyer store, and I was like, bam, I found them. So I found these, and then I was like, oh, I gotta text my buddy Brantley, because I believe Brantley went on the old Amazon or maybe the TikTok shop, and he got these for his son and everything. And you know me, I've been waiting because I just wanted to find him in the store and everything, because I wasn't like, hey, if I find him in the store, I'll find him in the store, you know. But anyway, guys, found him in the store, you know. They got the McLaren, the Alpine, the RB Visa Cash App Red Bull, the Kick Saber, and the MoneyGram, and the MoneyGram one. So, anyway, it's interesting how I don't have the actual Red Bull one, but, you know, because I would assume that people would want the actual Red Bull one, but anyway, so we got those, and then I saw this little guy, this Honda Moto Copper or whatever it's called, and then I saw this guy. I was like, this looks cool, you know. And then I got a Ford GT40, and then Porsche 911. And then also, my buddy Brantley was like, dude, that's a sick Porsche right there. And I was like, dude, don't you have a 911 Porsche? And he's like, yeah, I do. And I said, all right, well, next time I see you, I'll get this for you. You know, it might be a while, or it might be soon. Who really knows? You know, I really want to go to see one of those Tennessee Volunteers football games, because I just think an SEC football game would be really cool to see and everything. And then I got a custom Ford Maverick. Now, you guys know I'll be driving a Ford Maverick, but this is the original Ford Maverick, you know, the car version. So we got that, and yeah, that's all we got, guys. You know, I got another one because I want to open up this one, and you know, we'll probably keep this one in the package. So yeah, guys, that's all we got today. Oh wait, I gotta also show you this. Bam! You see this? So a fan of the channel saw me and like rolled up on me as I was parking. I was like, whoa! And the guy's like, I was like, Marty, and I was like, yeah. And he's like, you tried it yet? I haven't seen a video about it. You tried it yet? And I was like, no, I haven't. And if you're unaware, guys, on the main channel, you know, with Marty Kauffman, I'll be doing reviews and whatnot, what have you. So, you know, that's really cool for him to give this to me, you know, because I haven't tried this flavor. And, you know, it might be pretty good. Anyways, I saw Happy Gilmore 2 over the weekend. That's a good movie. You know, McLaren got it done. Oscar Piastri got it done. It's interesting because McLaren put all their focus behind Lando Norris and everything. Like, there's even a Monster Energy drink of Lando Norris, you know, not available in America, but, you know, it's out there if you live, you know, elsewhere, I guess. So it's just interesting how they put all their stuff behind Lando Norris, and Oscar is doing so well. So anyways, I guess that happens sometimes. So yeah, see you tomorrow. I guess. So you know, it's Tuesday, guys. It's Tuesday. So anyway, guys, today is the last day of that Ryan Trahan's 50 states and 50 days thing. Like, he ended the whole series in Hawaii and everything. And then I was like, dang. So I've really been thinking about the daily vlogs, you know, bringing back the daily vlogs on, you know, with Marty Kauffman, the YouTube channel, you know, the main channel where it started it all and everything. Because real talk, that channel's monetized, and, you know, it might help me out and everything. Because, you know, this channel, it's going to be a long time until it gets monetized, because, you know, I need like 3,000 watch hours and everything, and I only have like 300. And, you know, you need those watch hours within 24, within 12 months and everything, within 12 months. So anyway, guys, been thinking about that and everything. And then I've been listening to this book, Die With Zero, and it got me thinking about some other stuff. So if you haven't checked out that book, Die With Zero, you know, check it out. Also, I'm being really distracted right now because there's this boat on the ocean. So take a look at this right quick. You see, there's this boat right here. Now, why is this boat so close? That's what I'm wondering about. Like, I've never seen a boat this close before. Like, what's this boat doing? I don't know. A little sketchy. A little sketchy. So yeah. Back to me. Anyway, what do you think about the weather, though? So yeah, guys. So that's what I've been thinking about. And, you know, daily vlogging. Don't really know how it would all go down, because last time I was doing the daily vlogging, kind of got in trouble and everything. So who really knows? But I'll show you what I got today, guys. So I found this Formula E Hot Wheel. Now, I believe there's a Formula E race happening in Portland sometime. Maybe in September it happens. I ain't really sure. But I know there's a Formula E race happening at that Portland International Raceway. At least it was last year and everything. So I picked this guy up. And then I asked the sales guy about this, and the sales guy was like, yeah, it actually tastes pretty good, Marty. And I was like, all right, well, I'll trust you. So I picked it up, guys. I picked it up. You see? I picked it up. So it's a Liquid Death Cereal Criminal. It says flavored sparkling water. So it's Fruity Pebble flavored. So I'm not really sure if it's going to be good or anything, but the guy said it would be good. So, you know, I trust him. But, you know, who really knows, guys? Who really knows? So anyway, guys, we got that going. Last night, I was watching Monday Night Raw, and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Boy, they took care of old Roman Reigns and that main event Jey Uso. So who really knows what's gonna happen? Maybe if I can get it all together, I might do a live stream on Saturday, because it's Saturday and Sunday for SummerSlam. And you know, I don't know, I'm just really distracted by this boat, because I'm like, what's this boat doing? But anyway, guys, you know, I'm just all like squirrel. So yeah, anyway, that's all I really got for you to talk to you about today. You know, come back to you tomorrow, see what else happened. Oh, by the way, I was up in Toledo, and there's no cell service. So something happened with those Verizon towers. That's why you always gotta be like, what's that guy's name? Kevin Gates, and you know, and have two phones, because my work phone, it's on Verizon, but my personal phone, it's on T-Mobile. So maybe you people should get T-Mobile. Actually, it's on Mint Mobile, you know, Ryan Reynolds, but it runs off of T-Mobile networks. Anyway, guys, see you tomorrow. Hi guys. So, you know, it's Marty, and you know, it's Wednesday, guys. So guys, today, very interesting. So, yesterday, I was in Toledo, and you know, my work phone wasn't working because, you know, it's on Verizon and everything. And now today, I was in Newport, and I get to Newport, and my personal phone wasn't working because it was on AT&T. So, guys, like I was saying yesterday, you should always have two phones with you that has like two different cell services, because who knows, maybe something might end up happening, and you like need to get a hold of like people need to get a hold of you, because guys, yesterday afternoon, I mean it happened. So in Russia, there was a tsunami, big like tsunami warning and everything, and then like the whole entire vicinity of Hawaii was in a tsunami warning, and then like the whole entire West Coast was too, especially Oregon. And you know me, I live on the West Coast by the Pacific Ocean and everything. So people, they were like, oh boy, there might be a big old tsunami, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know me, I was watching the Mariners game and I went to bed. You know, it wasn't that big of a deal. But my buddy Graham reached out to me, you know, shout out Graham. And he was like, Marty, you all right? And everything. And I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. What's up? And he's like, there's like a tsunami warning. And I was like, what? I didn't know about this. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But guys, what I'm saying is like the people in Toledo, if they needed to know about the tsunami warning, I mean, they're not by the ocean, but, you know, still, if they're on Verizon, they wouldn't have got the message, because, you know, Verizon was out of service. So, like I was saying, two phones, two services, you know. And, like me personally, I got Mint Mobile, which is $25 a month. And then I heard you can also get yourself, like Boost Mobile or a similar one, for like 25 or 30 bucks a month. And you know, they're not that expensive. 25 bucks a month for cell service, that's a whole lot better than what it used to be. I mean, I was paying like the real AT&T like $100 a month and everything. So 25 bucks a month, you know, that's a quarter of what I was paying. So that's good. Anyway, guys, so I was inside Fred Meyer, and guys, they got native hair products, native shampoos. You see, native shampoos. So they got shampoos, they got conditioners, and they got body wash and lotion and everything. So I saw this, and I was like, native? That's kind of weird. because I've never, well, I've seen this brand before, but I was always like, nah, that's like too high dollar and everything for me, because it's like $15 and everything. And I was like, well, I'll never buy this, because it's $15. But guys, it was on the markdown. So I got this flavor, coconut vanilla and everything. It says it's silicone free, sulfate free, and paraben free. It says native hair care, moisturizing shampoo, thoughtfully made with clean ingredients. And here's the best part. Bam! $4.20, guys. That's how much this was on the markdown. So yeah. Anyway, it should be pretty good, because I got this a while ago. Where's it at? This right here, guys. I got me this EOS. You see EOS vanilla cashmere. And boy, if you want them girls all over you, get you some of that EOS and everything, or EOS. So I saw this and I was like, coconut vanilla, that's pretty good. I wanted to get, I saw earlier they had a coconut shea butter and everything, because you guys know cocoa butter, but if it's shea butter costs money and everything, But then I also picked up a cucumber mint, because I thought that was good. And cucumber mint was $5.33, so kind of interesting how they're different prices. But anyway, we got a shampoo and a conditioner, so we'll see how they do. Maybe I'll do a review about them on the review channel, with Marty Kauffman and everything. So guys, I've been thinking about doing daily vlogging, but then I was thinking about doing daily vlogging on the main channel, and maybe still do like a weekly vlog here, or like a recap. Who really knows? But that's what I was thinking. And yeah, so anyway, that's all I got for you today. So I'll come back and I'll see all you tomorrow. Oh, and there was no tsunami. I guess like the water raised by like a foot or something. It was no big deal. It was no big deal. But anyway, I guess when your true friends are out there when they're contacting you, because Graham contacted me. So anyway, boop. Hi guys. So just got done working for the day, and another long day and everything. Long day. Thursday seems to be pretty long, especially if I have another spot and everything, because once a week there's a delivery at one of these spots, but the other week there's no delivery, so it's kind of better, but still lots of time and everything. But anyway, guys, tonight I think actually right now they're playing the NFL Hall of Fame game and everything. So, football's back, guys. It's coming back. So that's good and everything. So anyway, guys, get on home. Gonna watch that, and I'll come back to all you tomorrow for the last day of the week of July, or maybe no. Today's the last day of the month of July. Tomorrow's gonna be the first day of the month of August. So right now, last day of July. So time flies, But hey, what you doing with it, Are you going to make it last? Because, me, I'm just working all the time, guys. I'm just working all the time, I finished listening to that book, Die With Zero, and then I was like, yeah, that's what I probably need to do, take more time off. But, I only get 2 weeks a year for vacation time, so, it is what it is. I got another week, though. I only used 1 week of my vacation. I still got another week, so I got to figure out what I need to do with that, I want to go see one of those Tennessee volunteer football games, but, who knows if that's going to happen. It would be nice if I could go to that race, or that baseball game in Bristol. That would be really cool, seeing that the A's versus the Reds at the Bristol Motor Speedway, and, Bristol, Tennessee. That would be cool. I think that's happening this weekend, actually. Maybe next weekend. Anyway, guys, see you tomorrow. Burp. Hi guys, so it's Friday, guys, So guys, guess what I got? Bam! Steamboat Wheelie. Yeah, Disney Steamboat. So, found this at the Dollar General and everything. That's pretty cool, and everything. So, I'm at the Dollar General, and they're playing nothing but, like, breakup music. You know what I'm talking about? They're playing like nothing but like sad white girl music. And I was like, geez. I say to one of the employees, I go, what's with all this sad white girl music? And he goes, look who's up front being the cashier. And I was like, jeez. So don't be playing all that sad white girl music, it's depressing and everything. But anyway, guys, tonight, Friday Night SmackDown, and tomorrow, day 1 of SummerSlam. And then Sunday, day 2 is SummerSlam. It's the first time there's ever going to be 2 nights of SummerSlam. So that'd be interesting. I think my sister still wants me to go up to Vancouver. And might do that, you know. Who knows. But it's a long trip all the way up to Vancouver and everything. You know, Washington, not BC and everything. But, you know, still a long trip and everything. So, yeah. Anyway, guys. The Chargers, they beat the Lions last night. So that was something. So, yeah. Anyway, guys. I'm thinking Monday, we're starting daily vlogs over on with Marty Kauffman, the YouTube channel. So, you know, check that out if you like. And, you know, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see all you next week for another weekly vlog. So, see you then. Burp.